Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Now, Bashar, you and I have had a lot of nows together since my first meeting.
Yes.
And there's been a tremendous amount of change in the evolution of my life and so forth.
Thank you.
And my question would be is that since you have such an insight on me, both...
I do not have more insight on you than you do.
Right.
Remember that when we talk about the insights of you,
right,
we are actually simply reflecting back to you the knowledge your own higher self has of you.
Right. So is there anything that you could tell me at this particular time that would affect my creativity at a more positive level and accelerate some of the wonderment that I'm already experiencing?
Has not your own imagination recently come up with something in that category?
Constantly.
Well, what more do I need to tell you if you find that your imagination is working just fine?
Just to have another opportunity to sit here and talk to you.
Oh, all right. Well, then I will tell you that your imagination is working just fine. Bravo. Does that help?
That does help. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again.
And you, for the first time.
Hail to you, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
This is EA.
Hello.
Hello. I am the extraordinarily...
Oh, one moment.
Okay.
In our ancient language, which we no longer use because we are telepathic, EA means whatever. Really, more precisely, it means it could go any way at all. It is a nodal point of balance of neutrality in which anything can happen. Anyway.
Sounds like one of those moments.
Yes. And so?
So we have a project that we have been blessed to steward.
Oh, all right. How exciting.
And that project is called the Pyramid Project.
Can you define your project?
A personal growth acceleration center.
Yes.
That is franchisable around the world.
Franchisable.
Sustainable in a financial way as well as a...
As all excitement is.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
The channeling my higher self to my current self, I'm looking for insights, direction with regard to networking, financing, and identifying the first 3 locations for this project.
And your imagination has so far told you what?
Billionaires.
All right. Are you going to go have a chat with some of them?
I've sent them emails.
Have they responded?
Not as of yet.
All right. Are you talking to them as an equal or as a less than?
From my perspective?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Thank you. We sometimes ask them.
We would hope indeed as equals.
You would what? Hope?
Touche.
Thank you. What would an equal do? How would an equal act?
By sharing the opportunity to create something beyond ourselves.
All right. And by taking whatever actions you are able to take, and then simply allowing whatever happens to be what needs to happen, and moving on with whatever else you can take action on. And not waiting, and not holding your breath, and not thinking that if you don't have them, you don't have what you need. Let them come to you. Let whatever needs to come to you. Let whoever needs to come to you along the path of least resistance by not waiting for them. Make
Yay.
sense?
Perfect.
Put it out in the best possible way as an equal, behaving as an equal, offering an opportunity as an equal, then move forward, move on in whatever way you can, and let equals respond as equals when and where they wish to. But whether they do or not, you don't care. Whatever. I have done what I need to do to express who I know I am. I don't do that because I think I will get a particular result. That's conditional. I do it because that's who I am. I can't help myself. It's unconditional regardless of anyone else's response. That's just who I am, and that's just what I gotta do. Not because I expect a certain reaction to it. But if I just do what I gotta do, I know the appropriate response will be there, even though it may be different than what my physical mind thinks it ought to be. Pay attention to this idea, because this will really kick you to another level. Many times we know that many of you visualize the idea of your ideal reality. That's all well and good. But many of you are under the misguided assumption that that picture in your mind of the ideal reality is as good as it can get. From the higher mind's perspective, that's just the beginning. So why insist that the reality has to manifest only to the best that your physical mind can picture it, when in fact that is just the starting point for the higher mind, and let the higher mind bring you something even better than you could possibly have imagined? Yes. You can use that as a template, as a starting point, but don't insist that that picture in your physical mind is as good as it can possibly be, because it's not. And the idea also is to understand that the physical mind is not designed to know how something is going to happen. It's only designed to know how something is happening and has happened. It doesn't have the ability to know how something is going to happen. The higher mind does that job. So all the physical mind has to do is say, this is what I believe is representative of the vibration of my true self. This is my preference as a state of being. Even though you have a representational picture, that's just a template. It's just a symbol to let the higher mind know you're in the proper state of being to receive whatever the higher mind will then attract to you, however it needs to, without you thinking you have to know how and trying to make it happen. Because when you try to make it happen the way the physical mind thinks it needs to happen, that's when the higher mind crosses its arms, taps its foot, and waits for you to get done doing a job you're not supposed to do. And let it do its job. Say, this is representative of the state of being. Just be in the state of being, and then allow the higher mind to bring it to you in whatever way, shape, or form it knows is best for you at that moment. Make sense?
Yes.
This is how to use energetic physics, and how to form a relationship with higher mind, with physical mind, through the idea of the brain that functions in a way that allows you to be a harmonious whole person. Because to be a whole person, you have to have physical mind and higher mind working in tandem, in harmony. Otherwise, you're just, in a sense, half a person. So, allow yourself to act on your excitement by all means. Do so without the conditions and expectations that it must come out exactly as you pictured it, and allow the higher mind to bring it to you in a way that's even better than you imagine, by not imposing conditions on it. Make sense?
Yes.
Does this help?
Yes.
Why, thank you.
Is it in the highest spiritual purpose and good with regard to this project that I maintain an active role as its steward, or to hand it off?
Does it excite you more to be the steward than to hand it off, or vice versa?
Oh, indeed, to be the steward.
Well, now, even if you wind up not being the steward, the idea is that if that's what excites you right now more than any other choice, the point is continue to act and take action in that direction. And if it actually is representative of your excitement that you ought not to be the steward, then moving in that direction will ultimately bring about a situation that will show you something else is more exciting. So in any case, the idea is that if you act on your excitement, it is not only the driving engine, but it is also the organizing principle that will actually demonstrate and reflect to you what actually really needs to be done by you and what doesn't need to be done by you. It's a self-contained, self-reflective, self-perpetuating process. But in the moment, if what you think is exciting is the only thing you can imagine is exciting, take action in that direction, because sometimes it's not about the fruition of that thing, it's about simply moving in that direction to put you where you need to be. And then something else may become more obvious, but you can't see that obvious thing if you're not in that state of being. And the only way to get into that state of being is to take that action in the direction of your excitement. Am I making some sense?
Absolutely.
Does that help you?
Yes.
Why, thank you.
Laughter, love, and light to you.
Happy steps to you.
Thank you.
I have a question that it has a few parts.
Yes.
One is, what can we here in Sedona do as a group energy to help facilitate this shifting that's happening? And then
May I answer that first?
Yes.
What you in Sedona as a group can do to facilitate the shifting energy is get together as a group and discuss what you can do as a group to facilitate the shifting energy. And then as a group take action on it in whatever way, shape, or form is representative of the various excitements of the various individuals acting in harmony and synchronicity with each other. Knowing that if each and every one of you is being true to your own true passion, with the idea of an overall general common intent, then being again the driving engine and the organizing principle, excitement will allow each of you to perform whatever it is you need to perform without in any way, shape, or form conflicting or interfering with anyone else's task of excitement.
Okay.
Make sense?
Thank you. Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Yes, it does. And the second part is, one of my purposes is to bring in and use the energy of sound to help people connect to that joy and that essence.
And that excites you,
Who
yes?
they are. Yes, it very much excites me.
Thank you.
And it very much excites me to share that with others. So that they
And
can
in what way do you
experience.
share this?
With sound healing with
yes.
the person to
Yes.
help them connect with that higher source.
All right. And can you imagine any other ways to work with sound that would be exciting for you?
Well, yes, I want to start doing workshops.
Oh, all right.
I
Thank
have
you.
done some teachings up at the college.
All right. And so you will now start doing these workshops, yes? Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. When?
Next month.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
And so can you talk about the use of sound and energy?
Yes. Well, first of all, everything is vibration.
Right.
Everything is resonance. You will often notice that as we communicate telepathically through the channel, there are fluctuations and variations in the way the words come out that are representative of certain frequencies. You understand?
Yes.
This idea is that you are getting more information than just the words. You are getting other kinds of levels of conversations in some of the frequencies that come through. The idea being that there are other conversations being had here on levels you may not be completely aware of. Sound. When you have the ability to create the idea of vibration in an acoustic context, then the idea can be very profound for those immersed in an atmosphere in which acoustic vibrational sound can be heard, can be experienced, can be felt. The idea is to explore and experiment in general with those that are reinforcing vibrations, harmonic vibrations, that which create the idea of harmonic chords that are in alignment with certain natural ratios in nature to reinforce the concept of the natural being that you are, the natural expression of a being that you are physically. Reinforcement comes through the idea of natural ratios, such as what you call phi ratios, Fibonacci sequences, fractal expressions, all of these being expressions of sequences and ratios in nature. And when sound, when vibration is expressed along those lines, along those ratios, in those forms, it will be the most amplifying, the most magnifying for you in your reality. Because that is the fundamental template, those ratios, those frequencies upon which your physical reality construct is based. Does that make some sense?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Is this helping?
Yes, I just wanted you to speak more about sound because I've been told it's like bringing heaven into the earth plane.
Well, it can be, yes,
By
if you use
doing
it that
this.
way. That's what we are actually talking about, is the idea that when you understand that there are certain ratios, harmonies, frequencies that are representative of the underlying construct of physical reality, you will understand that they are actually representative of the underlying construct of all realities. And when you hit those chords, like a vortex, you are hitting the entire spectrum. And thus you are creating a doorway to open, a gateway to open, in which unlimited possibilities can occur. So when you use sound as one of those techniques, one of those permission slips to allow individuals to be attracted to those harmonies and align themselves to those harmonies, those vibrations, those resonances that are created in that way, then you allow them to unlock, open up to more possibility, to downloads, to information, to flow of energy, and to crystallization in your reality in a new way, so that bringing those higher energies, as you say, down to earth, can crystallize them in a pattern that is more representative of those higher frequencies, thus, as you say colloquially, bringing heaven on earth. Make sense?
Yes, yes. And that is what